eventually ends up in extreme circumstances, gets chronic illness from all the stress. This is a hypothetical story, but could be made into a reality. Teens across the USA are feeling high levels of stress that they say are negatively affecting every aspect of their lives. More than a quarter say that they have extreme stress during the school year versus 13% in the summer. 34% expect stress to increase in the coming school year. Stressors range from school to friends to work and family. And teens aren't always using healthy methods to cope, finds latest Stress in America survey from the Washington, D.C. based American Psychological Association. Findings of more than 1,000 teens and almost 2,000 adults suggest that unhealthy behaviors associated with stress may start early and continue through adulthood, with 21% of adults reporting extreme stress levels. The survey says with teens mirroring adults' high stressful lives, they are potentially setting themselves up for a future of chronic stress and chronic illness. The problem is schools are requiring greater standards and more students are struggling to reach them. Therefore, instead of using the grading scale, we use the method of pass or fail, which can also focus on not only the student's schoolwork, but also their participation in class. Pass or fail can give the students the opportunity to grow and get better as a student while also doing better in the class, just by showing their participation. As said in 2011 by the School Administration of H.R. Hanover of Washington, D.C., students' grades should be designed to not only communicate a student's proficiency in a given subject, but also performance in a variety of areas, including behavior and participation. This report explores the debate surrounding grading policies and provides some suggested practices that have been commonly advocated by educators. The grading practices used by many teachers are designed to communicate student performance in a number of areas, including both academic achievement and behavioral factors, such as student effort, conduct, and attitude. Statistics also have shown that not only has the pass or fail system shown to bring a higher form of performance, but also a greater satisfaction and determination within the students, says American Medical Student Association. There would be many unfortunate effects that could happen for not doing the pass or fail system. If we don't use the pass or fail system, students will become overstressed and unbearably crabby. Daniel Rowe from the Mayo Clinic did a scientific test examining student stress levels and group cohesion by examining students who used the pass or fail system and those who used the grading scale. In 2010, they found the stress level was at a medium, of 15 using the pass or fail system and 21 using the traditional grading system. Group cohesion was also at a middle level, of 34 using the pass or fail system and 30 using the traditional grading system. In this study, he also discovered that the students seemed to be more on edge when they had to worry about a grading scale and seemed to have less anxiety with the pass or fail system. The ideal grading system would also encourage the development of desirable professional behaviors, which you would lose by sticking to the grading scale. Dave, a school specialist from Virtual Mentor, believes that you would lose many characteristics for a great business person by using the traditional grading system. The pass or fail encourages collegiality, collaboration, and teamwork. In 2009, Dave also wrote an article about how he believes that the faculty plays a large role in developing the students' professional behaviors. Faculty should serve as role models who strive for excellence and are on a quest for improvement. Faculty must help students move beyond the external rewards that motivate them in their previous endeavors. This could help be succeeded through the pass or fail system. A law will be enforced that states that every school in the state of Minnesota will be required to change their current grading system to the pass or fail system. All schools in Minnesota will be required to take action immediately after the law. The Minnesota Department of Education will come around to all school districts to make sure this law is being put into effect. Any school that decides to not cooperate with this will be required to write a letter to the state affirming they were caught not using the system, but will make immediate efforts to enforce the system again, along with further consequences. The first offense will carry a $2,000 fine. The second offense will carry a $5,000 fine. And the third offense will carry a $10,000 fine. It will result in immediate shutdown of the school until further notice. If followed, this law will result in a more successful student body. Currently, at this point in time, there is no law that requires schools to use the pass or fail system. This law will ensure that all schools do start participating in this system. With use of the system, education schools will improve considerably and immediately. There will be much less competition between the students since there's just one criteria that needs to be met and will create a greater atmosphere. This system will remove all means of hyper-competition that exists in the school atmosphere. This will result in a good change for our mental, emotional, and physical well-being, says Dave from Virtual Mentor. This will also encourage students to see everyone at the same level, so no one believes that they are better than anyone else based off their grades. Taking action in your education is essential. This system will impact you monumentally for the better. I need you to help make the pass or fail system happen. Contact Governor Mark Dayton. He can be reached at 202-225-6205. Tell him that you support the pass or fail law and you'd like it to be put into effect immediately. Stop poor education today. This will not only benefit our community of education now, but will provide for a brighter future for all Minnesota citizens in time ahead. Take a second out of the 86,400 seconds you have in a day and start looking out for the future of tomorrow.